guys, so today I've got to replace the drive shaft on my 2008 Cayenne S, and I don't have jack stands. So basically, this is the redneck way of getting your car up high enough to replace the drive shaft. So let me show you. Good little cold start for you guys. Make sure your parking brake's on. And now I should be able to shimmy my way under the vehicle and with enough headroom to obviously get the drive shaft out. Here's the new one, I'll show you. Here's the new drive shaft, looks nice. Bushing is all good, which is the most important part because that's what goes bad on these cars. So yeah, I'll give you guys an update in a minute with how taking the drive shaft. All right, so we're under the vehicle now, and so that's the rear of the drive shaft. It's like a Twinkie, like, what is this? Oh, M12. Pretty big boy. And then there's these guys, which are an assortment of like 12 or like 16s and 14s. This is actually the JXB, what do they call it, center bearing kit, and my bearing actually went bad, so I'm just gonna keep this, and then you know, if my rubber grommet ever goes bad, I'll have this to replace it. And then there's just those three, which look like they're about 16, something like that. But yeah, it looks like I might have to take the exhaust off because it is quite in the way. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then go ahead and start taking these bolts out to get this drive shaft out. So I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, I just want to show you something. When in doubt, you don't have the right tools. So this is a 1/2 inch drive. I don't have a 1/2 inch. I only have a 3/8. The biggest I have right now is 3/8. So what I did is I have a 1/2 inch drive bit that goes onto, you know, like an impact gun. So that fits on there, and then I've got a 1/4 inch on my 3/8, and that goes like in right there. And so, you know, there we go, and it works. And you might be asking, why don't I just use the gun? Well, the gun won't fit in there. So this is how we're gonna do it, and it seems to be working. And so let's just pray. Boom, 1 out of like 6. Ooh, I'm gonna have to put the car in neutral. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the car in neutral. I forgot about that part. But hey, we know that we can get some bolts out, so let's try to get the rest out. Forgot the keys! You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I might be SOL. Because I can't remove all the bolts like this. I can't, since I don't have jack stands on me, and I do have a set, I just don't have them on me, I can't spin the rear wheels to spin this pot. So, it's... You know what? Huh. Broke. It was very dandy, being dandy boy before I started this. And, you know, maybe this is why. What I think I'm going to try to do is move the car up and then move it back. Obviously at low power and torque, but kind of to see if I can get the bolts at a different, you know what I'm saying? These guys in a different position than they are right now. I'll see how many I can get out, which might only be 2 at a time. So yeah, that might be all we can get out for right now. Is 2, and then I might have to figure a way to get this vehicle up so I can spin the real wheels, because right now I don't have an idea on how to do that because I don't have a jack. So, and I would call that some redneck engineering. Essentially what I did is I just drove it back more, took the bolts out, you know, drove it back some more, took the bolts out, and got all 6 out. So, I don't know. I must just be the best. Jesus Christ. All right. Now we'll go get this part. Yes, they're chrome. Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't need to come out. Yes, they're chrome, and I'm using an impact. Now the center bracing's out. Oh, shit. Well, let's see. Alright, might be a 17, might be an 18. $17 up first. Let's see what happens. It's an 18. It's an 18. Mike's eyes are not that good as a millimeter gauge. Okay, let's see what this happens. Alright, so I'm gonna need to get something to hold that back nut. I was really hoping that it would just, you know, I don't know, be a miracle and just come out, but it didn't want it. So I'm gonna go get a wrench or something to hold that. Ooh, it's greasy. Yeah, we're gonna get a wrench or something to hold that while we, you know, zip. So, all right. So, again, don't have many tools here. They're at home, on my parents' house, and so I need to not only invest in some better tools, but to also go down and get the rest of mine. But hey, let's see if this works. You know, it's just gonna. Oh yeah, I told you I was a redneck. All right, let's see if this works. I'll put that down. Zipper zapper. If this hurts my fingers, you're gonna know because I'm gonna cuss profusely. Yeah, pretty much I told you guys. Told you guys I was a redneck, just without the mullet and without the cousin relations. Ooh. That worked. And all I got as a negative was a freaking washer to the freaking nose. I don't know where that went. No, it's right there. We're all good. Don't put that by the rest of your friends. Alright, and let's see if we can get up to this one, because if we can't, that'd be bad. I guess it's my freaking lucky day. Alright, last one. How are we gonna do it? This one might just be the problem child. And alright, I'm gonna try something. It's stupid, but I'm gonna try something. After further negotiations with the other side of my brain, I'm not gonna try what I was gonna try. We're going to hope and pray. Relatively not even closely loose. That tastes like that. Wait. Okay, I do have. So here's what's going on. I got these two, or this one, and okay, that's a better view right there. This one and these ones, they got bolts on the or nuts at the back, right? This one, however, is not really in reach. My first ingenious thought was, you know, drive it forward. I'm starting to think that's not the greatest idea, considering, you know what, I could throw a bolt back in there, and then I could drive forward and take the bolt out with my fingers. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put one bolt in there. You know, I'm not driving forever, so it doesn't really matter. And then, so that end doesn't spin and get unclocked with this front end, right? And then we're just gonna go ahead and be able to take this one out and be able to take that one out, and then the drive shaft should come loose. All right, so this is the setup. 2 bolts in the bottom, very loose, so I can, you know, pull them out with my hands later, and that bolt. So, you know, I'm gonna drive forward or backwards. I'll think about it for a second, and then I'm gonna do that, and then it should be at the point where that's not gonna get untimed, where I'd have to lift it to get it, you know, realigned when I put the new drive shaft in, and this will be in a position where I can reach it. So, just so, ooh, I don't know why it did light, but that works. Just so you guys believe me, pulling that out. And getting this second one. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately I'm not single, sorry. Mostly for the ladies, but, and then boom, look at that right there. That was first try, boys. And so yeah, I'm just gonna zip that boy off, and then the drive shaft should be completely loose. Let's see it. Yeah. There you go. And that. All right, let's see. All right, you know what? Dirt in my eyes. I take this thing off roading, so it's got a lot of dirt. All right, so it's not releasing, so I gotta figure why out why. Maybe I just need a pry bar to get one end released, So I'm gonna try that. But yeah, all bolts are out. These two just hold that weird little housing thing onto the bearing or whatever, so it's not a big deal that that's moving like that. So might actually take that off and see if that gives me more room to play with. But yeah. Alrighty. Alright, I got a crowbar. I don't know I'm talking like that, but I have a crowbar. And so we're gonna try and get that out. Basically, well, shoot. I don't know how I'm gonna freaking do this. Well, that didn't work. I really don't know why. Am I bleeding? Feels like it. I don't not know why that's sticking. Maybe if I just smack her with a hammer. Well, that didn't do nothing. Is really ringing. All right, I'll be right back. So basically, I'm a dummy because there's a big old peg sticking out, and so that's why she don't want to go nowhere. So we're gonna try the back end, see if that does something. I don't know how I'm gonna. This might not be part of the video. You know what? But we're gonna try the other end. Oops. We're gonna try the other end. Where's my hammer? Man's nothing without his hammer. You know what? And now I'm kinda understanding why this dude took the exhaust off. So we're gonna probably take that exhaust off with those bolts. I don't know. I can't see that, but maybe you can. Those bolts and then some hangers. I've already cut the muffler off, so it's nothing like, you know, it's not like that's gonna be a problem. So hanger, hardly nowhere. And then those bolts. Oh, I can't see that. So yeah, so let's try that. We're getting a little bit of a torrential rainstorm going on. And so yeah, I'm just cleaning up. But I did actually, oh, I left my window open. I'm glad I came over here. But I did get this old one out. The reason I'm taking it out is because, well, it literally fell apart as I was coming out. So that's the old one. This is another reason why I'm taking it out. That is essentially, I kept going through these GXB bushings, and so I literally was on a trail one time. I think it was Hurrah Pass, and the bushing fell out. It just fell out, and so I literally spun a duct tape roll onto the bearing, and then locked it down with this. So that's cool. But yeah, so we got it out. I'm gonna probably work on it tomorrow, and it's also getting, yeah, I'm gonna work on it tomorrow or something, and get it back in, and hopefully driving it would be nice. Just rolling the windows up. Driving it would be nice, but we'll see. I guess I gotta drive the dirt bike to work tomorrow because I don't have a car. But yeah. What's up, dudes? It's the next day, and we're gonna work on the Cayenne. So that's the new drive shaft. We do have to cut the exhaust off still. Or excuse me. Let me actually show you guys. So those guys are rusted and do not want to come off. The little clamps. And that part of the exhaust needs to come off to fit the new drive shaft in. You can see we got it out already. So we need to slide the pipe off after from that connection. So we're gonna cut those off real quick and hopefully take the exhaust off and go from there. Well, they sucks, butt cheeks. All right, boys and girls. So those 3 bolts are in. This is the new drive shaft. As you can see, it has the right bearing, all that. Got one tight and one in there for the back bolts. All I did, instead of taking this exhaust off, all I did was lower the hangers. So I just undid the hangers. And it gave me enough room to fit that the drive shaft in. It actually gives me more room to tighten the bolts, so that's great as well. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just put all the bolts in and tighten them down, move the car back and forth a couple of times, and put everything back together, hopefully. And that's a new drive shaft in my 08 Cayenne. So that was very, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever done, but it would have been a lot easier on the lift, I think. So yeah, I think you guys got it if you want to try it. We're gonna go test it out, make sure it's good. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for watching, and yeah, stick around, subscribe if you want more Porsche Cayenne and 944 content. I've got a 944 that I'm doing a safari build on, and most likely
gonna be doing a Cayenne S Safari build or overland build, depending on you know, finances in the future. I might sell it, might keep it, but 100% the 944 will be part of this channel, and we're gonna build some crazy shit. So yeah, thanks and subscribe.